Hello everybody, welcome back to 3-2 Brew. We are on the second half of our Premodern League. We are leading an absolutely stunning 0-3 match record, 0-6 game record with land blunts. This is trying to blow up lands and resolve a Covetous Dragon, which we have yet to successfully do. So this deck's a brew I've just put together based off of a mono black land destruction list, which had a lot better run than I've had so far in this league. My thoughts rolling into this, I think land destruction is just not in a good point right now. There's a ton of protection for it. There's a ton of answers to it. Everybody is ready for it. So I think getting off of land destruction is the best thing that I could do, but I'm still excited to run this through. I want to stick a Covetous Dragon down on the board, and I want someone to deal with it. So I'm real excited, and let's hop into the second half of this league. Match number 4 against El Pariah. Hopefully, we are able to find ourselves in a little bit better position than we were previously. I'll keep this. We'll see what happens here. This deck has just not performed as I was hoping, in all honesty. Ooh, what do we got? A little M12 basic island from El Pariah. Ooh, Mox Diamond. This is bad for me. Quirion Dryad. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna play a Bloodstained Mire and pass. But yeah, I'm not too hopeful for this Land Blunts deck, sadly. I really want it to be good. I just want to play Covetous Dragon, my homie. I think Rancid Earth is just not going to be fast enough here. And I think Quirion Dryad's going to outgrow. 100% I'm going to Wasteland them. Why? Doesn't really make sense, to be honest. Also want to just note like how much I appreciate that this format is only able to fetch basics. I think that's such a sick quality of life. Let's duress them quickly. Days. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna Wasteland them. Take them off of City of Brass. I still have Rancid Earth alive. We are getting beat down right now, which is always a bummer. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I think Tangle Wire might actually be the move here, as stupid as it sounds. Though maybe I just... Let's see if I draw a land. Nimble Mongoose, look at you sneaking in here. What is this brew? I am in love with it. Okay. Let me morph in this bugger. Counter spell. Okay. Is this like a... They got white. Is this like a blue-green tempo deck? Blue Bant tempo? I mean, I'm down for it. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Okay. I'm just gonna concede. There's not a whole lot I can do there. We want Perish and Dystopia, I believe. And we want to fight them with counter magic. Is Covetous Dragon too slow? Maybe. Do I refuse to take out Covetous Dragon? Yes. I'm going to drop the land destruction. I'm going to drop a Cabal Therapy as well. And it looks like they are on singles, so let me... I don't know if Master Core is going to get there for me. Well, we're down 1-0. I'm just fighting for a single game win at this point, to be frank with everyone. I'm feeling a bit doofy for submitting this deck as it is currently. I did just a small amount of testing with it. A lot of just theory crafting, to be honest. And it felt pretty good for the handful of games I played. I think I just might have gotten lucky or something, but through this league so far, I've just been absolutely smacked around. I know people in these MTGO leagues come to play some pretty serious stuff, and there's not a whole lot of spice running around, which is okay. I'm not mad about that or nothing. It's just how it is. So I'm very excited to, play out the rest of this league and just see how it goes. See if I can get a dub. All right. We have ramp. We have land destruction. Got a little bit of everything. All right, all right, all right. Hit him with a mind stone. Okay. Oh, that's a beaut right there. Okay. Mind stone it is. They're probably confused because they really haven't seen most of my deck. They're probably like, what is going on over here? But yeah, I think that Covetous Dragon's a card I'm going to try and run in like a blue-red painter shell. I have a concept. I put against blue-red painter or blue-red, not painter, blue-red welder. So, disenchant. Okay. This is the game they like to play, eh? Well, let's start with a Stone Rain on their untapped island. You know what, actually? And Stone Rain. They have a Daze, the big Womp Womp. Oh, they gushed into an Opt. You know, it's not exactly a Stone Rain. It's kind of a Stone Rain. Just want to put that out there for everyone. Winter Orb. Interesting. Bloodstain Mire. Say go ahead. I've wanted to play a Winter Orb deck for a good long time now. I just can't afford Mox Diamonds in real life. So I just don't play them because of that. I don't play any decks with a Mox Diamond in it, I guess I should say. It'll be interesting if they tap the Winter Orb because then I get to untap my lands. I think I'm just going to pass for now. Believe I'd like to Red Blast. Okay, a little AK action. I've seen a lot of AK in this league. I didn't know we were on the AK meta again. I'm not mad about it. Just didn't know that's what we were doing. I'm actually glad to see an AK. Okay, Mox Diamond still hanging out over there. Raids. Interesting move. I'm going to fetch now. See if they want to stifle this. No stifle. Filter it on through. And I'm just going to drop in a wee tangle wire. Nothing to see here. I assume every single person I play against is like, what is this deck trying to do? You see Mind Stone, Stone Rain. Probably just like, what are we trying to do over here? You know, a deck though has been really interesting to me that I haven't gotten to play yet. I've actually never played a survival deck. I know this doesn't always run it, but it does catch my eye. I am quite interested in counter target blue spell. I'm very interested in playing a madness deck. I haven't gotten to play one yet. Or ever. So I would like to play madness. It looks like a ton of fun. What are they doing here? Hydro blasting me. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Mox Diamond's extremely powerful. Oh no. They don't have uniform lands. I don't know if we're going to be able to get past this. Oh, that gush is crazy. I also don't know what their deck's trying to do. Quite confused about it, in all honesty. I really don't know. I'm not even saying that in a negative manner. I just literally don't know. Pitch a City of Brass. They got 2 diamonds. Another AK. Crazy. I will untap my Sulphurous Springs. Okay. They get to draw with their portent. Just locked under the orb. They play Quirion. No. What are they going to name? Pyroblast. Not a bad one. I just don't see this, you know, I just don't think we're going to be able to get there against this player. Playing different basics, all from the modern era. There's some people out there who would have a lot of hate for him. I actually really like the premium deck slivers. Obviously, it's a OG land from where these are from, Invasion. But I also really like the Shards of Alara. Pretty good block for lands. I did a deep dive on like the pre-fire lands recently for basics I would purchase in person. And the only thing I could find that was really any, you know, worth its time or worth its weight in gold per se was the Shadowmoor lands. Shadowmoor lands were absolutely bang up sick. So all right, well that's a chill. A whole lot I can do there. Rashadenport. Okay. Could have slapped a Dystopia, but that's not really getting there for me. I mean, they have 4 mana in 1 land right now. I just feel like Mox Diamond is... I don't know. It's a little too powerful for my taste in many decks. There's so many ways to abuse it in this format. I do like the fact that we have like a Mox Diamond Winter Orb deck. It's kind of cool. Let's see. 1 and 1 for a Mind Stone. Okay. And I'm just going to keep it pushing. Honestly, Diamond should probably be played in stuff like probably Welder. Like in all honesty, but I just, like I said, I can't afford them. There's just so much bread. Wish they could just reprint the darn things. Untap my swamp. Okay, they get to draw. I mean, they're through literally half their deck right now. That's kind of crazy work. Wasteland? I think I'm just gonna go for braids here. Here and here. Filter that through, and we'll just drop in a braids. Okay. They didn't have anything to deal with that. Sacked an island. I got enough of them. They don't really care. I think I'm going to sack probably Wasteland. They got to have a way to deal with this, right? They know I got hate in my hand, too. Pyroclasm. Interesting. Truly interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay. Another dystopia. White or green. They don't have any white or greens. I don't know what their deck's trying to do. I'm actually extremely confused about it. It's got red. Is this like 5-color control or something? Or is this full English breakfast? Like, am I just stupid? Is this what Feb looks like? Now, I haven't played against Feb since like the land tax era. So I really don't know. They got pyroclasms. We know they got green. There's white in there. There's at least 4 colors. They got no. It's full. It's a true 5-color deck. That's crazy work. Mox Diamond is way too powerful. That is so powerful. Portent himself. Untap into Nimble Mongoose. Well, I'm gonna slam a Dystopia. Okay. They get to draw. Run out another Wasteland. And Dystopia. Okay. Well, they got to deal with that now. Okay. Did not have a counterspell for it or something? Like, I'm not 100% sure. Dystopia is crazy too. I didn't even know this card existed until a little while ago. I will untap that. Okay. Okay. No, I will not pay for it because I have another one. That's a Mind Stone. We'll take another one of these. Okay. I mean, we're just chilling. I'm going to hopefully resolve a Covetous Dragon. That's what I'm praying for. I just want to slam one of them buggers on the stack. I got a Perish and a Dystopia still chilling here. So it looks like their game plan to win is Vindicate. Okay. Huh. Interesting. You're probably confused as to why I even have Mind Stones in this deck. I personally would be. If I was in their shoes. Grinning Demon. Okay. I'll morph in a Grinning Demon. They got Counterspell up, but ain't nothing I can do about it. Swords of Plowshares? I haven't seen a Swords from them, actually. Base white deck, too. Another Pyroclasm. Okay. I will untap a Sulphurous Springs. That's a Braids. It's a future investment right there. Yeah, Rebecca Guile on the art here too, I think, for Parrish. Never realized that. I mean, for everyone watching this video right now, I have zero clue what my opponent is playing. Worship. I'm not going to sit here in front about it. I really do not know what deck they're playing. Well, I can tell you exactly what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to morph this creature. And if they want to hit me with another 4-mana Pyroclasm, they can be my guest. I mean, they know it's a Grinning Demon. I just didn't have enough mana to do anything else, so. Sucks that both Grinning Demon's cast and his morph are the same mana value. Okay. Fortunately, I don't want to attack into a Decree of Justice. because I honestly don't know what this opponent's getting at. So I'm gonna just continue chilling. There's a Kyrian Dryad. I'm gonna untap that. Oh, oh. I think I gotta play Perish here. I really don't want to. But I simply think it's the correct call. I'm gonna hit him with a Perish. I am going to attack now. No decree. What do we got? Another Pyroclasm? Wow. Forgetting. Interesting. Another Mox. Dude, all 4 Mox Diamonds. That's like 3 grand sitting on the board right now. Nimble Mongoose. Okay. Okay. We can take a quick beat from this. I'm not mad about that. Quirion Dryad. Okay. Another black source, please? No. You said no, sir. Do you imagine a stifle right now? Oof, that would have been devastating. You know, I had a chance to potentially wait to resolve my Covetous Dragon, but I just simply didn't. So we're going to untap here. If I can get sorts of plowshares. All right, GG's, GG's. Good games against them. Not 100% sure what they're playing, but sadly another 0-2 loss. So let's get on to match number 5 now. On to match number 5. We are going to be on the draw. We have a Stone Rain, but we also have double black. This is a great example of poor deck building. I just can't even believe that I put this list together. That looks like getting hands that are just like this. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to just bank wholeheartedly Stone Rain into Tangle Wire. What can we do? That's a duress. They're going to take the Stone Rain or the Mind Stone. I'd probably take the Mind Stone here and just call it a day. 6 Swamp, too. M14 Swamp. Took a duress. They took a duress. Okay. I mean, I guess drawing Swamp off the top's not like it's a good validation, but I'm just gonna slam Mind Stone here. Sorry for the sniffles. Regardless, I still have Wasteland. They could take Mind Stone, Stone Rain, or Tangle Wire. I'd probably take Mind Stone because it's ramp. Okay. Set up Swamp Mind Stone. And then it's going to be Swamp Grinning Demon. They know my hand. Outside the swamp. Black-white. Wonder if this is black-white control if we're seeing true Dead Guy Ale. We got M14 Swamps. And then Amonkhet Basic Plains. Interesting. Vindicate. Okay. Gonna go swamp. Do I want a Tankle Wire here? Yeah, I think I do actually. It'll set me back a bit, but it'll also set them back quite a bit. Okay. That on the stack first. Fading. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. We're more black than we are anything else. Schadenport. Okay. I like where this is going. Okay. Tap down their remaining planes. Next turn, we can drop Grinning Demon. Ooh, Dust Bowl. Ooh, we got the big Chungus on top of that. Black. Black. All right, Grinning Demon has made their cameo. They still got to tap 2 down. They can Dust Bowl me here, which is a bit of a bummer. But I'm going to get to untap, and I swear I really want to slam a Covetous Dragon in the worst possible way. I like Grinning Demon a lot. I think if this is Dead Guy Ale, Grinning Demon is absolutely cheeky against it in that deck. 4 mana 6/6 is nasty. I'd also like to see this played in that broccoli soup. Give it whatchamacallit. No, no, no. No. I really wanted to do this. I wanted to play Covetous Dragon. Ugh. In the worst possible way. That, that. Okay. Fade out. Tap. Tap down Tangle Wire. Okay. Keep it moving. I'm just going to play it out. You know what, actually? Let me filter this through. Let me draw this. Ooh. All right, let me go to combat. I'm going to beat in here. I actually don't really care too much with the Dust Bowl. So I think I'm going to take them off of a Painless Black source. No threshold hit there, sadly. They still got to tap a source down here. It's pretty nasty stuff. We are top decking. They have a swords. My goose is cooked. I love Gerard's Verdict. Absolutely love affair with that. Powder Keg. Uh-oh. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Tap that down. Another Sulfur Springs. Gonna just beat into here. No. Why, God, why? Okay. I'm gonna tap down Caves of Coleos. Try and take him off of black here for a moment. We're top decking. It's looking bad for us. Ugh, that Covetous Dragon. What do they got going on here? Ooh, a Decree of Justice. Very nice. Okay. So this probably is black-white control of some variety then. Wonder what they're going to pump their powder keg up to. Okay. No land drop. Doesn't matter. Okay, get sacked. Keep pushing. All right. It's okay. I'm going to tap down their caves again. Black. Sylvan or Skeletal Scry? That's my guess. Yeah, Skeletal Scrying for 3. I love that card. I haven't got to jam that card at all. I think that card is a house. Okay. Kind of playing like a tap out control deck. Sort of love it, in all honesty. Found themselves a swamp. Alright, let's get some action going on here. Alright. Guess we're just gonna do. We might just take 20 turns of beats from the soldier token. Actually tap down their swamp. Another skeletal scry? Ooh, Eternal Dragon. Okay, okay. Graveyard does matter here, actually. I think this is not a bad position for Crypts to come in. Sadly, Covetous Dragon off the top doesn't help us because I got a little antsy with the Mind Stone. We're going to for sure have a land drop here. They got 5 cards in hand. I'm pretty sure I'm just dust right now. Unless I can hit them with a Yield Duress or something. Well, I'm going to play what I got. Play what you brought. Let them get tapping. I'm going to tap down one of their swamps. They could just they're going to tangle wire regardless this turn, but they could just tick one up, keg, boom, blow it up. No, they're not. Interesting. Okay. Maybe they just don't care. Artifact and creature. Always forget this doesn't hit enchantments. It still scares me. Doesn't matter. They're sticking on 2 for powder keg. Maybe it's a Mind Stone they're trying to protect against. I don't know. I kind of dig it. Give me something good here. Fading hits first. Okay. 1, 2, and then a 3. Alright. I'm not going to drag this out any further. We're going to take an L that first game. Crypt, for sure. Black, white. I like that, and I think Disc as well. I think Pyroclasm instead of Disc, actually. Yeah, I think Pyroclasm might be the right play here. Land Destruction just doesn't feel as hot to me. Braids makes them deal with it. Stone Rain. I think a Tangle Wire and a Stone Rain. Bring all this in. Let's hit submit. I thought we were going to get Covetous Dragon out there finally. Sadly, the lad just didn't want to make an appearance. Gerard's verdict called us slipping, so is what it is. Let's try and get something good going on here. I know that running Spice in these leagues is not as, it's really not beneficial to anyone. Spice is more fun in person. These leagues are kind of serious too. People play for, creds and everything like that. So I do feel like running Spice is a bit of a, not a feel bad, but just not as fun as I think it could be. But it is what it is. I do enjoy running everything that's a little bit spicy every once in a while. This is kind of like stupid spicy. I was hoping to be better than it was, and it isn't. So, it's all right. We're playing Black-White Control. It's a deck that I think is actually very cool as well. Black-White Control is just simply not talked about enough. I think the deck is awesome. It's got a lot of legs. I have beaten, I believe, Black-White Control with the Rock. I brought a Rock to a paper tournament not too long ago, and Spiritmonger was just doing work for me about the sideboard. So, is what it is. Let's see if we can get a nice little game 2 win here. All right, we're going to take the play. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to drop Swamp Go. We got all 4 mana to cast our Braids. We're definitely going to get some kind of duress. Here it comes. Do they want the Wire or the Terminate? Their choice. Can't touch my Braids. Alrighty, they wanted the Wire. Give me a Mind Stone. Come on, give it to me. Ooh. Oh. Probably should have played Mountain there. But is what it is. If they draw its verdict, I will not discard this Covetous Dragon. It's actually against my beliefs. Uh-oh. What you got going on over here, huh? Show me your secrets. Haunting Exile. Haunting Echoes. Okay. Yeah, Haunting Echoes ain't it, buddy. Okay. 2 Skeletal Scryings. This is going to be a very difficult game for us to win. But this Braids is going to come down, and it's going to trigger. So there ain't nothing they can do about it. What was this? Oh, Exalted Angel. I didn't even see Exalted Angel in there making a little cameo. I'm slamming the Braid. It's going to eat a Vindicate, and then I'm going to terminate the Exalted Angel. Skeletal Scry? Little value Skeletal Scry? Okay. Oh, they're out of lands. I didn't even think about that. Oh, man. Hopefully they found one. Oh, they did. They drop a Morph, then I gotta terminate up. Okay. We need some artifacts. Wasteland ain't doing much for us here. Sadly. Sad to say. Vindicate is out of their hands. Come on. Come on. That might be it for us, folks. Unless we can find a Dystopia. Vindicate plays as well. No, 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 no. No. Oh. Oh, man. I am very sad about that. Nobody wants to let me cast my dragon. Bloodstain Mire, let's just fetch now, thin the deck out. Grab myself a swamp. Really not a great deck, so it's really not the dragon's fault. I'm gonna put that one on the record. Yeah, there comes the Exalted Angel. Let's see, Vindicate off the top. Swamp. Looks like we're not going to be able to get our big boy dragon out. It is fun to run some spice. This is a deck that probably should have Skeletal Scrying in it, in all honesty. Ooh, a Dust Bowl. We got another Skeletal Scrying, too. They attack here, they morph. Huh, didn't flip. Interesting. See if they want to give up their Skeletal Scrying or not. Looks like the answer is no. We came close, though. We came so close. Gerard's Verdict. Our number one enemy. Alright, scrying for 4. Let's see what we can duress here. Seal and a Decree. Was that another angel? Good lord. I think our goose is cooked. Good games to my opponent. Good games. Losing to Black-White Control. Another 0-2 loss. We are 0-5, 0-10 going into match number 6. Are we going to stay with the undefeated loss season? Let's see in match number 6 here. Final match with Land Blunts here. Hopefully we're able to get something good going. Looking to pick up my first win. And I just want to resolve a Covetous Dragon. We know what I'm trying to do. It's all Covetous Dragon action. I'm hoping that we're able to do it. Oklahoma again. Really, really sick name. Sick art too, Thought Sponge. You know, people have different thoughts and feelings on Seth McKinnon. I think he supported something in the past that was controversial, but I spoke to my homie on it, who's a big art guy, and he was just kind of like, don't care because the art's sick. And, you know, at first I was kind of like, you know, in between on it, but can't argue with it. The art is sick that he makes, and I do like Seth McKinnon's work a ton. So I'm going to continue to just jam and enjoy it, I think. Duress? No, Bop. Okay. Looks like we're rocking out here. Always glad to play the rock. Okay, keep it pushing. Next turn we can drop a port in. Try and slow them down just a smidge, and then we can start Raineteering and whatnot. They're on 3 drops right now, though, so might go ugly for us. Oh boy. That is not good. Well, that's the start that we really don't want to see from our opponent. Swamp. Okay. It's gonna... I guess I could have Wasteland, but I want to get my land destruction rolling. Yep, they're gonna survival here. Let's see what they're doing. What flavor of rock? Ooh, an Elder. This might be OG rock. Well, not OG because it's got survival in it, but OG survival rock. I like the toolbox that comes along with survival of the fittest. I know some people feel certain ways about it, but... Oop, please don't pass. Okay. Tap down their green source. They could just survival right now. It doesn't really matter. But I want to force them to use the mana potentially where they don't want to use it. That's how I view that often. They're going to pitch the Wall of Roots. Interesting. Going to grab a squee. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Next turn I can Wasteland. If I want to. Or I could just straight up hit with, you know, Rancid Earth or Rain of Tears or whatever. Oh, they had an extra Wall of Roots. Okay. I don't know. I think I still want to... We're obviously just not that good against this deck because they have so much going on with regards to lands, or not lands, but mana creatures. They didn't use Wall of Roots there. Interesting. I'm going to tap down their only forest. I believe did they miss it? No, they didn't miss a land drop. I'm incorrect. There goes the squee. Okay. 2 cards in hand. Another Wall of Roots. Yep, makes sense to me. I think we're going to hit probably Shadowblood Ridge into Rain of Tears. Just trying to keep them down and off the mana. Ooh, Covetous Dragon. I hope I get to see you in the future. One more. I'm going to Rain of Tears down their forest. They still have 3 mana. This is the issue. I don't know. Do I have a Perish in the sideboard? I do. Okay, and a Dystopia. Very nice, very nice. All right, we took them off land. Squee comes back, as is tradition. I think here we play a Grinning Demon. Rancid Earth is going to get taken, so Rancid Earth is just off the table. All right. They're probably like, what is going on over here? They're probably like, what is this dude cooking up? I would be, I know that. They're like, he's got braids, Grinning Demon, and Covetous Dragon. There goes Squee again. Gonna go grab themselves a bop. Drop in a bop. Okay. Braids could be good here. You know, I think with this land setup, I think we actually do go Braids. Because we can just drop in Braids, sack, drop in Grinning Demon, sack. You know, we have 2 extra lands in hand. When it gets to that point, we can sack Braids. They're going to have to sack something here. So, they can choose probably this Wall of Roots. It's got the most -0, -1 counters on it. But I do like it. I'm just probably going to take out Port, maybe. Braids is nasty, though. I actually kind of like Braids. I think Braids gives you a ton of versatility in how you want to play your deck. It's nice for that. Probably going to drop Mountain. Okay, they survival the Squee on the Wall of Roots for a Wall of Blossoms. That's going to come down here. That's fine. Refreshing the hand. I'm going to sack Port. I'll take away Port. Ooh, Terminate. That's actually very good. I think what I want to do here is drop this in. And then I think I want to filter and just terminate the Wall of Blossoms. And my reason for doing it this way is that now they're kind of stuck. Like, they have to deal with sacking for Braids, and they can't just sack the Wall of Blossoms. So we're basically stone raining them in a sense with a Terminate. Which sounds stupid. Like, when you say it, you're like, all right. Okay, they have a Wastes. Now they hit their land, so they're at 3 mana now. Tell me they hit. Oh man. Oh man. They're gonna hit Grinning Demon. Yeah. That's the downside, you know, you can always get the therapy on you, but is what it is. Just please don't take my Covetous Dragon. I really want to play that card. That's all I want to do is just slam down a Covetous Dragon. From this board state, I don't know if we could just win with Braids. See what they go and get. Another bop. Interesting. So they got to develop their mana. I think I just sack another land here. I think I take out this mountain. Actually, I'm gonna take out the sulfur springs. Okay. I mean, you can just sit here with braids. That's like the crazy thing. So here they can at least, you know, untap. They could right now survival. Oh, okay. Guess not. Guess not. Another forest survival. Drop and squee. Issue with survival is it does take a while. Okay, we're getting a playset of birds out. Oh, that's never gonna not be funny. Withered Wretch. Okay, so that stops me from attacking. Here I'm gonna sack Mountain. Probably Springs. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to Tangle Wire. Okay. I'm gonna put Braids on first, sack, and then they're gonna have to tap down. Issue is here, they can just flash on the back. Covetous Dragon it. Got rid of the Withered Wretch. Interesting move. Maybe I just suicide down Braids here. Okay, survival. See what they go and get. Okay, the orangutan. Okay, okay. Fade off. Okay. One. I think. Probably two, three. Okay. I tapped both my red sources. Talk about big idiot moments. I will sack probably Mountain. And I draw Stone Ring. Alright. No blocks. Okay. We're going to do the same order. Force you to sack something. Tap three things down then. And the right deck Braids feels nasty. Okay. They do have 4 cards in hand. Like, we are losing this game currently. A whole lot we can do about it, though. I think Braid's got to go. I think that she's going to have to be sacked. I'm going to have to open up Stone Rain. We just haven't drawn the gas that we wanted to draw. No attack with the birds. Got to assert dominance. That's going to go last. Fading, remove. Okay. I'm going to tap down Tangle Wire Braids. Okay. Sack that. And then I'm going to filter. I'm going to hit them Stone Rain. Doesn't do much, but lets me at least get some kind of action going. Here they can survival. They can pitch. I would pitch the orangutan, probably. Unless they were really scared of Covetous Dragon. Just haven't had a chance to get Covetous Dragon moving yet. There goes Squee. Ooh, please drop in the worm. Please do it. I want the worm. And a Genesis. That's gas. Give me the worm. I'm going to drop Covetous Dragon. Okay, ordering their triggers. Squee comes back after Genesis. They got to tap 2 things down here. But. Okay. Not able to pay for Genesis. They do return the Squee. Give me a Tempting Worm. Give me no Cabal Therapy Tempting Worm, please. Are they doing it? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, man. How disappointing. I love me a good Tempting Worm, too. I think here we have to invest in success. Face down with Morph. Okay. No Orangutan. Orangutan is dead, I mean. Genesis is nasty. They're not paying for Genesis. They have a Tempting Worm. I can't drop in Covetous Dragon because they got rid of my artifact. Survival. Drop in Squee. Bone Shredder. That's a bummer. Alright, GG's. We're not going to be able to restabilize from that point. Alright, Braids is going to come out. That's for darn sure. We're going to be bringing in Perish and Dystopia. Crypt is going to be big here. I think that needs to come out. I dislike Cabal Therapy in this matchup. I need to cut 4 things. I think it's all of them. I actually don't hate Disc. Drop another piece of land hate. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, we brought the spice, and unfortunately, I think it was a little too much heat for us to handle. Sadly enough. So, but I really, really enjoy just playing Random Bruce. You know, this is something I put together. I hope that it ends up working out ultimately. You know what, actually? Give me Cabal Therapy. Let me drop another Rancid Earth. I lied. But yeah, I think that there's a ton of space still to brew in this format. I know a lot of people feel like sometimes the format's figured out and stuff like that. I hear different stuff on different podcasts. You know, everyone's got their own opinion, nothing wrong with it. But there's just fun stuff you can still do. I know the format's moved towards a more serious, spiky, quote unquote, you know, for lack of better words, but I still think this format's like super fun. Like I enjoy this format a ton. I think there's a lot of fun just to be had playing this. You know, there's stupid brews like this one you can toss together and go out and jam at a local event if you got stuff near you or whatnot. So I personally like love this format because it just offers you a lot of everything. I will keep this. I know that we don't have a turn 1 duress, but that's okay. We're on the play, so hopefully we can turn 2 Shadow Blood Ridge, not take a mana burn, and duress. Unless they, even if they play Bird here, I think, yeah, I think I still chill on it and I hit them with a duress because we need to get the survival out of their hand if they have it. That was a good hit. The duress action here, that's what we were looking for. Let me take your survival. Everything else I don't really care about. I guess actually, because we know they have duress, they're gonna just run out Crypt here. They could do some nasty, like, duress Cabal Therapy Terminate and just take out my entire hand right here. But that's the life we're living with. There goes Tangle Wire, Cabal Therapy, double Terminate. I think I'm just cooked. Because then they can just drop Tempting Worm next turn. And there's nothing I can do about it. I guess I could draw like a Grinning Demon. Terminate, yep. It was just one of those hands. Nothing I can do about it. I would have used the Llanowar Waste there so I could assert dominance with Bird. Personally. Still going to tap down their port or tap down their swamp. It's the correct thing to do. believe they still have Swamp in hand. They have Forest. Well, Tempting Worm, yep. I will put Sulphurous Springs onto the battlefield. I like Tempting Worm. I want to get more run with that card. I think it's awesome. Sick art, too. Absolute banger of art. Oh, boy. That's actually huge. Sideboard cards just coming in absolutely strong right now. Do you imagine if it was like surprise, you know, one mana counter? It's like, yeah, I guess Force Spike wouldn't have worked there. Would have been sick though, just a random like bug blue splash. Part of me wants to hit their yard at their upkeep just so they can't Cabal Therapy me in the future. But I don't think we have to worry about that right now. I don't think they still have the Swamp in hand. Wow. Wow. Big worm. Big worming. Oh, so sick. Awesome they had two of them. Awesome, awesome. Wonder if the card like Tempting Worm, like, is that a good reanimate target? Filter and one. Let's just hit their pain-free green source. Yeah, Tempting Worm's sick. I like the concept of just jamming with Tempting Worm. We got a couple cats watching in here, surprising enough. They're seeing quite a bad display of my deck. Another forest. I'm just gonna crypt them right now. Hate having to deal with that trigger 24/7. Another Stone Rain. Filter one. And Stone Rain away their forest again. We don't have as many hits in our deck right now because we took out the braids for actual action. We do have Grinning Demon who can stop this. And we do have the mana to cast it. So I am going to play to my outs. We haven't gotten a win this entire league. So I want to be able to actually, you know, hopefully mark down a single win. But not looking great. Most people probably would have dropped by now, but I don't believe in that. If I have the decks in and I have the time, I'm going to play it out. Double port. This might be a little strong for my opponent. They're not ready for a double port action here. Pay one. Tap down that. Yeah, this is strong movement right here. Staring down a 2-mana 5/5. I was wondering, is there like a blue-green build for this deck, you think? Where it's just like, you know, like a blue-green Stifle Knot surprise Tempting Worm? Uh-oh. Alrighty, that's GG's. I don't see myself coming out of this. Let's see what we would have drawn. I'm just going to draw here and see what pops out. I mean, I'm just interested. All right. Good games to my opponent, Oklahomigan. Tough league for us, but let's go to the outro real quick and talk about this deck. Well, everyone, sad day for the Land Blunts deck, taking an 0-6-0-12 run all the way through the Premodern League. It's a bummer. This deck's just way too clunky. Let's be honest. I had a random testing that felt really good, and I was like, let me give this a run. Wrong. Small sample size. Shouldn't be making conclusions off of that. It was just way too clunky. I think there's actually too much land destruction. I was cutting it the whole time. The sideboard felt decent, actually. I didn't hate the sideboard. Would definitely look to rework it with some different things. I think, you know, it's a tough one. This deck's just way too clunky. I need to find a deck that can play Covetous Dragon and consistently play it. I think it's going to be a blue-red mud list of some kind. I began theory crafting one. I have a lot of the stuff in paper to actually play blue-red mud. And I think there's going to be a good list. I do want to give it some testing. The lands are mad expensive, so I don't want to have to spend all the bread on the lands. I'm talking about the lands on MTGO. It's tough to justify the cost of like you know, I think I have Ancient Tombs, but I think it's like I can't really justify the cost of having to play City of Traders and stuff like that. I know Welder probably isn't cheap either, because it'd be a Welder combo with Covetous Dragon as the other option, really, on the top end. So I'm going to just continue to toy around. This deck was a dud, unfortunately, but it's what it is. I had fun playing it. You know, it is depressing going 0-6, 0-12, but it's a lot of fun. I think Tangle Wire is extremely strong. The Grinning Demon, after playing a couple times, not a huge fan of it. I'm really not. Four mana 6/6 looks great on paper, but the lack of evasion or any kind of damage push is tough. Master Core needs more run in general across the leagues. I like Master Core a lot. And I actually really like the way Braids was able to pop up and do work. I could see Braids in the correct like black-white control deck. You know, Braids with like Decree of Justice and stuff, I think there's a lot of strength there personally. And I don't know how many people are running it that way. I don't see much of that on the top end. So it's an interesting deck. Unfortunately, it didn't go well, but I hope everybody enjoyed it. Leave some comments for me. Let me know your thoughts on this. You know, is this like the basis of a brew, or is this just completely off basis? So please let me know. This has been 3-2 Brew, and until next time, cheers.